Herkese merhaba. Hi guys, it's Funda from Turkishle, and today we are going to learn an entertaining lesson as well. So it's conjunctions, which is bağlaçlar in Turkish. So let's get started.
This lesson video is from the A2 level Turkish master course. If you want to learn or improve your Turkish with high quality, easy to understand lesson videos just like this one, please go to courses.turkishle.com and register for our Turkish courses.
So before starting learning these conjunctions, just we need to know that today we are going to learn some conjunctions that establishes cause and effect relationship just by forming the sentences, okay? We are just going to connect two sentences and establish like cause and effect relationship with the conjunctions that we are going to learn today. So let's see them one by one. Çünkü means because, that you might hear before a lot of times because in Turkish we use it a lot. Çünkü, because in Turkish. So let's give an example and understand better. Let's say otobüsü kaçırdım and blank, alarmı duymadım. Otobüsü kaçırdım, alarmı duymadım. So in the first sentence we say otobüs, bus, otobüsü, accusative case, kaçırmak, like to miss the bus. I missed the bus with the past tense that we just learned. Otobüsü kaçırdım, I missed the bus. And then the second sentence says that alarmı duymadım. Alarm is alarm and duymak to hear. I didn't hear the alarm. So here in the second sentence we give the reason, right? We give the cause because I didn't hear the alarm, okay? So I missed the bus because I didn't hear the alarm. In that case, if in the second sentence we give the cause, the meaning cause, or we use because. Çünkü. Otobüsü kaçırdım çünkü alarmı duymadım. Imagine that there are two sentences and you want to connect these two sentences. In that case, you can connect it with çünkü as long as, like whenever you use çünkü in your sentence, you have to use the cause, the reason why you do this action, the reason why you think like that, okay? So çünkü gives the cause meaning. Alright, so that's it. So let's go for the next conjunction. Bu yüzden. It means thus or that's why or this is why. Bu is this, why is neden. And so it's like that's why or thus we can say. Okay, so let's give an example and let's give the example similar that we have done before. Let's say otobüsü kaçırdım, derse geç kaldım. Otobüsü kaçırdım, I missed the bus, we know it. And derse geç kaldım, ders is class. Geç kalmak, derse is to the class, dative case. Geç kalmak, to be late, right? And blah blah, I'm late to the class or I was being late to the class. Okay, so which one I can use? Of course, bu yüzden. Because bu yüzden gives the effect, the result. You missed the bus, as a result, you couldn't come to class early and you're being late, okay? So we say bu yüzden. And I can say as a native speaker, when I want to say thus, that's why I use bu yüzden a lot. It's one of my favorites. Okay, and let's give another example. Sınava çalışmadım, düşük not aldım. Sınava çalışmadım, düşük not aldım. So can we say çünkü here? Well, it wouldn't be meaningful, right? That much. So, sınava çalışmadım. Sınav is exam and sınava to the exam. Çalışmak to study. I didn't study for the exam, dative case. And düşük not aldım. Not is great. Düşük is low. Almak to take or to buy. I didn't study exam. I got a low grade. So, which conjunction would you use in that case? Of course, bu yüzden, right? Because bu yüzden, that's why. And we didn't study for the exam, that's why. That is why, as a result, we got a low grade. If you say çünkü, as if like you got a low grade and then you are so mad at this situation that you didn't study the exam. So it depends what you want to say. Of course, the logical one is this one. So bu yüzden is that's why, thus. And let's go for the next conjunction. Bu nedenle. Bu nedenle. It means for this reason or for that reason, we can say. So bu is this and neden is like the same as why and or the reason, let's say. Bu nedenle, for this reason, for that reason. So let's give an example. Yağmur yağıyor. Yağmur yağıyor. Blank. Herkes ıslak. Herkes ıslak. Yağmur. Yağmur is rain. Yağmur yağmak. To rain. Yağmur yağıyor. Continuous tense. It's raining. Herkes, everyone. Islak is wet. Everyone is wet. So yağmur yağıyor. This is the cause and we need to affect the result of it. Since it's raining, the result is everyone is wet. So the effect is we need to use the conjunction bu nedenle. Bu nedenle. But you might be asking, can we use bu yüzden? I can say that you can use both of them, but as a native speaker, I can say bu yüzden is so common because it's more, informal, and bu nedenle is more informative or more formal, it sounds. But of course, if you use bu nedenle, it's okay too, no problem. So let's go for the next conjunction. Dolayısıyla. Dolayısıyla. I know it's difficult to pronounce, so let me pronounce it again. Dolayısıyla. 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 It means that's why, that is why. The same as bu yüzden, bu nedenle, right? So dolayısıyla, that's why, and let's give an example. Sana aşık oldum. Sana aşık oldum. Blank. Seninle olmak istiyorum. Seninle olmak istiyorum. Let's make it more intense. Let's say hep seninle olmak istiyorum. Hep seninle olmak istiyorum. So let's translate. You might like this sentence. So sana aşık oldum. Aşık is in love. Aşık olmak, to be in love and to fall in love. And sana, to you. I fall in love with you. And then in the second sentence we say hep seninle olmak istiyorum. Hep is always, seninle with you, olmak is to be, and istiyorum, I want to be. I want to be with you always. Okay, so I fall in love with you, blank, I want to be with you always. So we would say that's why, yani dolayısıyla. Dolayısıyla. We can use dolayısıyla. But again, in the daily conversation, we can say still bu yüzden. And you can use dolayısıyla too, no problem at all. Or dolayısıyla, bu sebeple, bu nedenle. Like you can use all of them because all of them are so similar, almost the same meaning. So, dolayısıyla hep seninle olmak istiyorum. That's it. As we have learned dolayısıyla, let's go for the next conjunction. Bu sebeple. Therefore. Bu sebeple. It's the same almost as bu nedenle. They have the almost same meaning because neden and sebep are pretty similar. Okay, so let's go with therefore, which is bu sebeple, and let's give an example. Bugün çok kar yağdı. Bugün çok kar yağdı. Blank. Okullar tatil oldu. Okullar tatil oldu. Bugün is today, çok is very too much, and kar is snow. Kar yağmak, to snow. It snowed too much today, and blank, okullar, the schools. Tatil is vacation or holiday, and tatil olmak, to be off, we can say. The schools are off or the schools are on holiday, let's say. And which conjunction would you put for the second sentence? we use therefore, which is bu sebeple. Bu sebeple. Bugün çok kar yağdı. Bu sebeple okullar tatil oldu. Bu sebeple and bu nedenle they sound a bit informative or more formal, let's say. So you can still say in the daily conversation, no problem, but it sounds a bit informative to me. And it's okay for this sentence though. So, okay, and instead you can also say bu yüzden, but since this sentence is a bit informative, it's perfect here. Alright, so that's it guys. We learned all the conjunctions, but what we need to know is that in all these conjunctions that we learned, the only one who gives the reason, which is the cause, is çünkü. Çünkü. And all the others, bu sebeple, bu nedenle, bu yüzden, dolayısıyla, all these ones gives the effect, which is the result. Alright? So you can use them to combine two sentences and give the cause and effect meaning. Alright, so let's give another example, which is the last example, and let's combine both cause and effect. Ödevimi yapmadım. Ödevimi yapmadım. Blank. Oyun oynadım. Oyun oynadım. Blank. Dersten kaldım. Dersten kaldım. Ödevim, my homework. Ödevimi with the accusative case. Ödevimi yapmadım. I didn't do my homework. Let's see why. Okay, so now I know that I didn't do my homework and either I have the result. Because of this, I either have low grade or I did something on this. Okay, so oyun oynadım. We see the reason right now. Oyun is game. Oynamak to play. I played game. Okay, or I played games. So ödevimi yapmadım. I didn't do my homework. I played game. Okay, of course I played a game. So of course it's the oyun oynadım part is the reason, right? It's the cause. Because I played game. Çünkü oyun oynadım. Ödevimi yapmadım çünkü oyun oynadım. So dersten kaldım. I failed the class. Ders is class and kaldım I fail. So we say bu yüzden dersten kaldım, right? Instead of bu yüzden, therefore I failed the class. You can say bu nedenle, bu sebeple, dolayısıyla, all of them. Because all of them gives the result, right? The effect. So we can use all of these conjunctions instead of bu yüzden as well. So whenever we give the cause, we have to say çünkü. Whenever we give the result, we can use all these ones. Alright guys, we have reached at the end of our lesson and please do all the exercises that we have prepared for you. And do not forget to check the Quizlet list, it's really good for you. And check the pronunciation of the lists too. So, I can't wait to see you in the next class guys. Görüşürüz.